So let me start with my story. The other day, I came to meet a family where there were four members. The husband was earning around 1.5 lakhs per month, and the wife was doing some uh, work from home option, and there were just two children who were studying. So when we were just talking, I just asked them, how do you feel about your finances? The husband just sighed away with a tensed face, and the wife just turned back. But later, the wife told one statement that stayed with me. She said, we earn well, but still we are stressed when the money matters are discussed. So this actually hit me very badly. We earn well, but we feel still stuck. So then when is the financial freedom achieved? That was my question in my mind. So the question here is, how much money is sufficient for an Indian families to live a comfortable life? Let us ponder on that. So is 1 lakh enough? So I've heard some people saying, if I get 1 lakh per month, my life is sorted out. If I get 2 lakhs per month, then I will have a very lavish life. Is that true? I don't know. Let us discuss on this together. See, the biggest myth that is around everybody who is earning an income by salary or by business is that we are comfortable if we have an income. But this is just a big myth. If we are comfortable if we have an income, then the family whom I spoke with, they wouldn't have had such a different question. So let us just check what is actually the reality. So when our income increases, what happens? Our expenses increases, our needs increases, we need more facilities, we want to put our children in a bigger school. So what happens? This is as your income increases, your stress also increases. But this is not something that we want. Then what do we do? Let me just analyze this issue. So the first problem is the lifestyle inflation. For a family to live in a urban lifestyle, you can see that the inflation increases the expenses. So what are the expenses we need to see? We need to have a rent or an EMI. We need to be comfortable buying groceries. We need to spend on the okay, rent at all, groceries, our bills, and our insurance expenses, and all that. So all these expenses increase with time. Then there are some hidden expenses. Hidden expenses are the expenses that we spend for our children's education, which we need to spend for our lifestyle, like going for a movie, going on a trip. So we need all these money for that. Next is safety net. Are we secured? Have we secured ourselves and our dependents? If we don't have a job, are we comfortable to live with all these expenses for the next 6 months? Do we have our insurances in place? Have we got co- proper health insurance coverage? Have we insured our life to the correct limit? This is often not at all done to the correct limit. It is always underestimated. So what happens? The tension creeps up. We don't have security, so our tension creeps up. So what does real comfort does mean in our life of a person in Indian society? Actually, the comfort doesn't come from a single number. It is a system. It is a control that we have on our expenses. How we actually control our expenses so that we don't get tensed when some extra expenses creeps up. We are comfortable spending on our when we fall sick or our family members fall sick. So, how do we build this comfort? Let me introduce you to the four pillars of comfort. The first pillar is the survival income. The survival income is the income that we need to support all our family expenses. Your rent, your children's education money, your insurance money, your dependence in support, and all that. So in India, a common person requires around 80 to 1 lakh monthly as a survival income. Next is lifestyle income. Lifestyle income is the income that we need for supporting our lifestyle. Want to go, we will want to go out and have some food. We will like to go with the family for a movie, or we will like to have an holiday with the family or friends. So, do we have sufficient to support this? In India, normally people underestimate this by 30 to 40%. Next is the safety net. So, here we have to have a security or a emergency fund that will support our monthly expenses for at least next 6 months in case our income stops now. The next is we should have ensured the health of ourselves and our family to the correct limit. And the third is the foremost important thing, which is always undercalculated, is the life insurance of the person who is earning. If this person suddenly disappears, or if he is no more, has he secured the family so that the family can survive with all these expenses for their entire life? This is if all these three are there, then our safety network is through. Then comes the pillar four. This is also very important. That is, have we secured our retirement? Have we got monthly SIPs running, SIPs running? Have we planned for our children's education? Have we planned our retirement? See, all these will come about another 30 to 40,000. a month. So the real calculation goes like this. If our lifestyle expenses is up to 1 lakh, then we need to have 1.3 to 1.5 lakh with us. And that is including all the other expenses plus our safety net and also our future expenses. So we can tell we are comfortable when we have control on these expenses. That is, we don't get panicked or we don't wait for the month's salary. We don't get panicked if there is any sudden expenses, be it on health or any other expenses. We have our investments running parallelly. We have secured funds for our children's education and also our retirement. So once we reach this, then we have we have reached the comfortable level. So this is where the comfort comes. So we don't have any stress for running our family. We don't panic on any sudden expenses creeping up, and we have secured our future. So this is the number that will give you the comfortable living in our society, Indian society. So what should we do for that? We should never chase our income. We need a system in place which automatically takes care of all these things every month. So we need to build a system which takes care of our current expenses, also takes care about our insurances, and also the future expenses are also built into the system. Once we have the system automated, then we will find that number which will give us comfort. So this is what I want to take you to. Now, if you want an help to find your system or find your comfortable number, please comment plan. I will help you build your system so that you will never tell that I don't have, I don't know what is the number that I need to live a comfortable life with. You will never get panicked when there is a sudden expense creeping up into your family. So this doesn't come from a number. This comes from the system that you build, which takes care of all your financial expenses. So let's build this plan together, this system together. So come and plan, and I will be there to help you build your financial freedom. Now, if you found this video very useful and also thought that there is somebody else who will also be interested to watch such videos, don't forget to share this video with that crowd and also click on the button so that you will be alerted on future videos on financial systems like this, financial subjects like this. So thank you for now and waiting for your responses.